In 2026, this market is extremely crowded. Just simply having a product ready to ship isn't going to be enough. These days, you need a technical advantage. Well, you're in luck, because today we're going to be spending around about 30 minutes breaking down how to use high-end level SEO techniques and strategies, as well as how to use AI automation to really dominate the tech gadget industry in 2026. We're going to be moving beyond the basic storefront and rather into a data-driven ecosystem where Doba handles the logistics and SEO-related heavy lifting, so instead you can focus your time on scaling your margins. This is simply going to be the masterclass in building a technical asset that search engines actually want to rank in 2026. The thing is, folks, these days, gadgets and these little tech products are very high margin selling these tech gadget related products. But the thing is, you need to get really specific about allowing your actual product to be found. And that's where Doba is going to play a big role in helping. If you haven't got the right SEO, you haven't got the right AI helping you out, then you're simply going to be facing a lot of problems and a lot of heartache than just guessing. In order to get your gadgets ranking highly enough, you really need to use a service like Doba. It's got the tools you need to get it going. Now, there are so many reasons why that you should be using Doba to help launch a successful tech-based gadget or something else. And one of those is the AI picker. Now, if we just go in and have a look, it's a new feature that Doba does have. And what's really cool is that, in short, it is able to identify the products that are likely to have great success. After analyzing 20 years of platform data, it's going to discover which ones have high volume and the lowest risk competition and things like that. So if you can find a product that does have that low competition and high volume, you're probably going to be okay. So for example, over here, we can basically say, okay, we want AI picked hot stuff. Maybe we want to go for high profit products. So that automatically pops us right here with the AI picker. And there you go. We've got all the items that are coming up here. So for instance, this first one here, 38-pound Black River Rocks, 2 to 3 inch polished pebbles, going for $33. You can add that to the inventory list. Swimming pool lights, 2-pack metal garden trellis, rope dog leash. So all the stuff is here. And that's great because you can describe your needs here. So this is kind of a little bit like maybe Alibaba or AliExpress, but on steroids for the new generation. Within the AI picker, you've also got other elements such as rising stars and best selling. For example, if we go to best selling products, it gives the prompt there. And look at that. We've got weighted vests, meat baking trays, all kinds of interesting products that are selling very well. Now, it's actually extremely important, specifically for tech-based products, that you've got that reliability from the supplier. Otherwise, you can have crazy issues. You need to make sure that they are properly vetted. And Doba does take care of that, and they actually supply you with good suppliers. And what's really great is that 90% of Doba's suppliers are actually USA-based, and the orders do come with tracking. It's 3 to 7 day trackable shipping. And here in 2026, you're going to have clients that are just going to expect that. It's not something that you can dodge or avoid. Otherwise, you're just going to get outplayed in this market. All right, so we're in the all products catalog section here. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for some gadgets and we're going to filter it so that gadgets come through that are actually from the USA. So we can actually get a bit more of that reliability. So if I draw your attention to the left-hand side of the screen here, we can see here, we've got product research tools, and they are advanced. There's a lot of things you can fill out here. Free shipping, new arrivals, prepaid labels on sale, everything is there. So if we scroll down and have a bit of a look, we can say ship from United States. All right, so we want to ship from United States. Say we want it to be within 7 days, for instance. And then we're going to hit electronics. So have a look here. We've hit electronics there. If we scroll down, this is only stuff that is coming from the US and also within 7 days. So for example here, Nintendo Switch AC power supply, $6.34. We've got that one here. Other stuff, Nintendo gamepad, they're actually pretty cool, pretty retro actually. Got other stuff here, the trucker Bluetooth headset, nice little upgraded antenna there, a little amp, heaps of stuff there. So you can go through and quickly, easily search these things. And again, just to confirm it as well, you can get alerts for new products too. For example, we can save that search if we really like it. And again, just to confirm, category there, it's electronics. We've got that there. Shipped from the States within 7 days. And if you don't want to have it anymore, you can just reset it. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so say for example, we want to go for this one here, Nintendo Switch. Okay, going to add that to our inventory there. Add to inventory list. Skip and add to inventory list. Yeah, let's just do that. We don't need to do the tag right now. All right, so that's added. And let's have a look and view it. So we can see it in our inventory list here. Okay, so again, this is to help you monitor the products you're interested in, basically. That's all it is, okay? Extra little tutorial there. Well, this is basically what this is, okay? So we can see this one right here. You can also set price stability and also inventory alerts here. So for example, we can set this to a minimum of 10, for example, maybe a maximum of 200 there, okay? Just to see, right? So we can have that basically set up there. Pretty good. So if we go out here, for example, set a minimum inventory, we want to be on 5 and say we want to hit a price, I don't know, $20 there. So that price stability, that inventory search, that's going to enable the SEO just to give you an even more accurate search when we do this. Okay. Pop that through there. Pop that through there. So again, United States, we want minimum inventory, say at 10, max price 100, minimum price maybe $10, right? And in the electronics section, and bang, yeah? That's going to give us all that stuff. So as you can see, right, got all the categories there. But what's important is, again, the minimum inventory and the price is set up there. So the SEO gets that accurate for what we want in terms of our price. And inventory requirements, because if you're trying to buy something, you need to make sure that you've got enough inventory there. If something looks really good on paper, on price, but then they've only got 1 or 2 inventory and you want to buy like 50 items, well, you can see why that's going to be problematic. So really important to have that there. Now we've got a few warehouse location badges here. So this is a US seller, as we can see there, which is great to see. All right, we've got the badge there. It's a US seller. It's also a top seller. We've got that there. So we can actually go into the data-driven products there and see what it's like to be a top seller. And then we've also got, again, shipping from the United States, okay? Shipping warehouse, return warehouse. Look at that. So the warehouse is there as well, see? So I love it how it actually gives the actual contact there, gives the address, everything is actually there. So it's no BS. All the shipping info, really cool, right? And this is extremely important to have for your store's overall health value. It's SEO credibility. It's something that you definitely want to have going for you. With your tech store that's going to have over hundreds of SKUs, manual writing is just going to take far too long. And Doba's got a solution for that because it's got what it's calling its AI Autolister. It's wicked, seriously. You want to check this out. It basically automates daily listings and real-time synchronization for Shopify and BigCommerce. On top of that, we've got other stuff like the picker, which we showed you before, the actual store builder itself, which you're going to need to utilize as well as the listing migrator and the AI listing optimizer. Got a little chat down there as well. So everything is here just to make your life a lot easier. And what's fantastic about this particular AI Autolister on Doba is that it's already been trained and is synchronized with up-to-date metrics, data, and information for 2026 in terms of SEO and what's out there. So you are getting the most up-to-date AI software right here with this Autolister. It is truly optimized for AI search algorithms in 2026. The AI is going to automatically set up long-tail keywords and technical specifications. It really is going to make you look professional and authoritative. Because the fact is, with millennials and Gen Z being your customers, they're pretty tech savvy as a whole. So you need to be one step ahead, at least at all times. And this is how you do it with Doba. All right, folks, so I also want to talk to you a little bit about Doba Pilot right here. So this is really cool. So for example, we've got an option here, okay? Set it up with the Shopify agent. Doba Pilot's ready. I'll handle your sourcing, store setup, and product listing. Need more expertise? Find other agents here. So we can go ahead and skip that one. So we've got a Shopify agent, or we've got another big commerce agent. Okay, Shopify is the main one that you should probably just go with, all right? And we can basically put our prompts in there to get what we need sorted. Now, the thing about this Doba Pilot is it's not just another AI tool. It's a back-end architectural AI that's going to just make things way easier for you on the back end. It really is a back-end architect for your dropshipping business. It goes ahead and sets up the complex tasks and logic of pricing rules, shipping maps, and inventory synchronization through its AI. And also what's really important is its API stability, meaning that connectivity between your store and the back end, be it Doba, Pilot, and just Doba in general, that back end, it's totally secure. You're not going to have issues of it getting disconnected. And this is really important for keeping that inventory management up to date. So for example, client goes onto your store, and if you use another AI product that is not as good, maybe it's saying there's 100 of those items in stock when really there's 0. They go to buy it, and then all of a sudden, wait, we don't have your product. Do you understand? So it's really important that that API stability is there, ensuring a smooth client process, because ultimately they're going to be leaving you a positive or a bad review on that experience, right? It really ensures that your stock levels in your warehouse are going to remain synchronized between the backend and the website 24/7. This is really the kinds of hands-off management that allows a technical store like this to really scale without having to have hundreds of people involved in the process. You can just do it on your own. All right, so let's have a bit more fun. Let's pop a little prompt in here. Build a minimalist gadget store focused on 4K drones and accessories optimized for high-speed mobile performance. Let's do it. All right, so it's understanding our needs here. I just love watching the AI get to work here, do its thing. It's always so cool. Okay, set up and connect your store. Pick your style. Choose your store's main category. So we're going to go with electronics, right? Because we're doing drones, yeah? Theme, I think we want to keep it smooth. Let's go with black. Pick a store banner. I like this second one. I think that's going to work well. Okay, and then the next step is to create Shopify account. Start your free Shopify trial. All right, so now we're going to start our free Shopify account to get this started and see what Doba Pilot can really do. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is step 3 out of 4, connect the Shopify store to Doba. So let's go ahead and have a look. We can get that all set up now. About connecting your store. Already have a store, connect it now. Yep, we've already got ours. And if you don't have a store yet, you can build it, okay? So we can actually go ahead and we can build that store up now, okay? As you can see, we're signed in here, okay? Signed into Shopify, and we can get our build going. Okay, so we're going to have Shopify selected, and we're going to go ahead and start the build. So that's pretty cool. So you can see we're actually in Doba now. We are connected. So it's going to take us through step by step exactly how to do it. So I really just love how seamless the AI store builder here, the connection with Doba, the connection with Spotify, it's just absolutely fantastic. Like that virtually just took me a few seconds. And always remember, you've got the customer support down the bottom right there, which are super helpful both for Doba and Shopify. So you are basically fully supported. You really are. So we're in the category now. So we're going to still be going for this drone shop. So we're going to go for category electronics. Going to scroll through. What sort of theme do we go? I think maybe a nice green theme could be quite nice. And I think we're going to go for this one, the top right, in terms of the store banner. And then we're going to hit next. And this is going to be our Shopify account section. Step 4, go to Shopify, open in a new tab and enter your email and hit start free trial. Enter information and complete the Shopify account registration. Yes, select a basic monthly plan. Yes, try Shopify for 3. And yes, and only pay $1 a month for the first 3 months. Once complete, return to this tab. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to pop our email in there. Okay. Going to pop our password in. Welcome back. Choose a store or create a new one. So we're going to go ahead and create the new store there. Okay, so we're going to hit the next button now. And as we can see here, this is connect to Doba. Connect Shopify store to Doba. All the steps are here. Copy your Shopify store URL as shown in the image below. So I'm going to go basically take the URL, stick it in there, click the install button as shown in the image below. So basically the two-step process in actually going to connect that store up. So in here, Shopify, you're going to hit view your online store. And then step 2 is going to be copy here. You're going to get your domain. So we're going to go and have a go at that right now. So this is a Shopify store right now. Online store, let's see. Yes, we want to view it. Let that load up. Okay. And I believe we just add the domain from here. Okay. Pop the URL in, drop that in. Click the install button as shown in the image below. Install Doba app. Okay. Gonna open that up. Okay. All right, so once that's all done, we're going to basically go ahead and we're going to hit live. And here we are. Doba AI is building your store. It'll be ready in just a few minutes. All right, folks, essentially you just need to go through, get that new store set up, and then we're going to use that URL to pop over into Doba. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and skip the customized setup for now, just so that we can get a URL set up and ready to go, a new URL. Okay, we're all set. Okay, so I think this should just be about right. And then we're going to go for online store. We want to view our online store, of course. Okay. Okay, so this is our new store. I'm going to take our URL and we should be able to just drop that here into our Doba. Okay, paste it there, click the install button. So we've pasted the URL for the new shop there in our registered account. What's really cool is you can actually utilize Doba's actual inline analytics. You can actually use Doba's inbuilt data tools to actually monitor things like shipping demand, needs, profit, and stuff like that. So for example, this here, this 770-pound porch swing frame, profit up to 78%, as we can see here. And the actual demand itself, as we can see here, it's actually high. And I love how it's so easy just to see how much is actually in stock as well. So 117 stock in on that one. For example, over here, this little waste bin trash can here is out of stock. The demand was high. The profit isn't as good, sitting at around 48%. This is great. This is going to save you a lot of time. I love in particular the demand as well as the actual profit category here. Super cool. And what is also really great about the Elite Academy, if you decide to go for that one at $750 worth of value, they include advanced modules on exactly how to interpret all of the metrics that we just went over. And I absolutely love this section here about the daily challenges. It keeps you focused on your milestones, so you're always working towards optimizing and improving your business, getting more sales, getting more profit, all that good stuff. So you can see it right here, from first sale to full scale. Love that. Your 3-stage selling challenge. As we can see, day 1, it's got our goals. So for example, the task is, congratulations on starting your dropshipping journey with Doba. Bang, that's the first task. Task 2, video. Start your dropshipping journey with Doba. And task 3 is a form. Tell us about your business. Very achievable, very realistic. Then if we go to day 2, just to give you another example, reading what is dropshipping and why you should do it, what is dropshipping and why it works for beginners. So an educational piece there. So by the time you get all the way through, complete that day 15, you're going to have a great plethora of knowledge to just continue growing and developing your business with Doba. Now, this next section is talking about the suppliers and the supplier health and their performance. So this is super interesting. You've got the name of the supplier, the available item, how many are available, their fulfillment percentage. That's really important. For example, here, Modern Lane, available item 610 at 100% fulfillment. I also love that. I got the refund rate there as well. Processing times, everything there. United States, that's the origin. You want to be going for United States ideally. You got when the store is open from. So that's really good to actually have that, because you can actually see, okay, how long have these guys been around? So as you can see, wow, these guys have been around from December 3rd, 2021. We're in 2026 now, so that's quite some time. And the fact that they've got 100% fulfillment is actually kind of crazy, considering that they've been around for as long as 2021, around about 5 years there. Really good refund rate. Scroll down here, keep looking, and yeah, you can just compare all of these different ones. Scroll through the different pages, really cool. And you can save them on the right-hand side as well. They've also got an area where you can actually go through, select from the top, and a section where you can have your saved suppliers in here as well. And yeah, this just makes it super easy to change between suppliers that are doing better with just one click. This is really the level of control that really does separate a hobbyist from a technical architect in this space. And what's really cool, especially if you're doing like tech listings, you can easily push to TikTok, Shopify, and Amazon to really get more reach naturally and organically with those tech-based products, if that's the kind of where you're deciding to go with your business. Also, another really cool, important tip is always try and use Linktree in your YouTube videos, for example, or wherever you are doing your marketing. It's basically going to help mitigate and avoid as much as possible like spam filters and things like that, which can be super annoying when you are trying to build a business in that sense. So yeah, guys, lots more to explore here. Now, if it wasn't obvious already, in 2026 here with technology like Doba, this awesome platform, it allows you to essentially manage the entire ecosystem rather than just a store. You're doing everything. You've got all the data. You've got everything on the back end here. Doba really does act as your central API command center, and you are navigating inventory across all of the different platforms that you do use, whether it's TikTok, Instagram. You're able to manage it all very, very easily. Whether you're someone who's selling on Amazon or Shopify or even on TikTok, it really ensures that you're never going to oversell by having this high level inventory management at your disposal. Doba's also got what's called a real-time inventory heartbeat. So essentially what it means is you've got your shop front, your Shopify store, and it's showing a certain amount of stock. Now, what the AI using Doba is going to do is that when stock actually sells out, that is going to basically communicate with the back end in the warehouse, see how much inventory that you actually have in stock, and it's going to update that in the store. So what it means is you're not going to have to manually adjust things and have issues of people putting an order through and then you having to email them and say, oh, we're really sorry, what was reflected on the website, the Shopify store, is not true to what we actually have on the warehouse. Then you got to issue a refund, you got to respond to a complaint. And then ultimately, it's actually a really serious point because you are essentially more than likely going to actually get some real negative feedback and reviews if you actually do it that way from your clientele. The worst thing, and I know this, I absolutely know this from being a client, is that when you go to purchase an item and then you're like, all right, I've paid for it now, that's awesome. And then all of a sudden it just doesn't pop through, or I have to email them and say, well, where's my order confirmation, etc. And then you're lucky if they do get back. And if they do, they might say, yeah, sorry, just it was out of stock, too bad. You leave them a bad review. It's not good for anybody, is it? The client has a terrible experience. It is not good for the health of the business because they get a bad review, which means less clientele, which means less sales, which means less money, which ultimately means just slower business growth. So that back-end heartbeat on Doba is just absolutely crucial and a fantastic little piece of innovative technology that you've got there. And if you're actually selling these gadgets and you're actually finding that they're going out of stock, you can actually get these account strikes as well, which you just want to avoid. The thing is, Doba, they're not going to really want to work with platforms or people that are unprofessional and not able to do things properly. So yeah, it is really important that you do actually get this set up properly. Then when we talk about the technical risk management of like your YouTube and store account, it's really important that the fulfillment is made true. Someone places an order, they should be getting that order. It's extremely important. Otherwise, it is going to impact your business negatively. So what's really great about Doba as well is that when that client does place that order, it automatically sets up that trackable shipping into that actual order. So you as the client, your clientele can easily go on there and actually monitor the journey. Say, for example, they're getting one of these drones and they can see how long it's going to take, also what stage of the order that it is actually at. So that right there is also like a really good piece of information and a good data point to have available. This ultimately leads to better fulfillments, better reviews, and just better cash flow and better growth of your business in 2026. It all kinds of just leads back to the same thing. All of these features are designed to improve the overall health of your business and lengthen the longevity of your business, no matter what product you are actually planning on selling. There is also an automated return and tracking workflow. For example, if there needs to be returns and refunds issued, and it's all in the My Orders section here once you do actually have your store actually set up and ready to go. Then on top of that, there's actually a really cool little affiliate program dashboard here. So the referral section here, and in the end, it's all about your business just trying to make more money. Right? So if there's ways to do that using Doba, then we should be doing it, right? And that's where the referral comes in, because on top of the sales that you already have from your particular gadget, you can earn by actually referring. And I highly encourage you to do it. The bare bones reality is if you're having a good experience using Doba, connected to your store, you're making sales, then why wouldn't you want to share that within your network so that your network can also have success in a similar way to what you're doing? And you can also all lift each other up. It's kind of a no-brainer when I put it to you like that, right? So this is the dashboard section here, and it's really well laid out, as we can see here. You've got your different promo kits here, your referral links. You've got it for the home page, the registration page, the pricing plan. It's all here, and you've got your unique invitation code right here as well. So again, this link will also be in the actual comment section pinned at the top, and also at the top of the video description. Great, because you can actually see your monthly earned commissions in real time. So what is it? It's the total commission amount happened within the month, including rewarded commission and also pending commissions. This is your total earned commissions, the total rewarded commission and pending commissions, and also just your individual pending commissions. That's the total for each there, and for the month there as well. And this is awesome, and it's really cool. It actually gives you the full kit, right? So a kit to share it on Facebook, to share it on X, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest as well. We've also got some user guides, little educational resources encouraging you to do this and just showing you, all right, how can I maximize my referrals with Doba as well. Got a little video library section here too, as well as a lot of FAQs. And also, I really do encourage you to read through a lot of these actual success stories as well. You've also got your customer section here. So everyone that you've got that has signed up, you get their ID, their name, email, registered time, and also the individual commissions that they bring in, which I think is a really important data point for you to keep aware of. You've got your little rewards section here as well. So those extra rewards, the funds, and also the actual promo kit down the bottom. And here we go as well. You can just add your withdrawal account there, and minimum amount is $30 US. So, you know, you want to make sure that you've got at least 30 USD withdrawal come out of that each time, which is not really much in my opinion. And just a closer look at the actual referral kit section here as well. And then another little cool feature here. I really like this limited edition picks feature here. So if you just have a bit of a look, we can actually go in here and have a look. And what is it? It's hand-picked items for Shopify. Maximize your sales and profits with these carefully selected products that are proven to sell on Shopify specifically. See, they're giving it to you on a silver platter, folks. I mean, what more do you need? Whether it's like an e-scooter or a chair, maybe it's an interactive flywheel for your dog. I mean, I gotta say, like, it's just too easy today. But the reality is that a lot of people still are not gonna do this. Or they're gonna think, oh no, it's too easy, or we just wanna keep doing things the hard way, for instance, you know. So there really still is time, I believe, for people to actually get ahead in this space. Or maybe it's not Shopify. Maybe you're someone that just wants to rep it on TikTok. Well, don't worry, because Doba's got you sorted as well. There's a TikTok section here. Crush it on TikTok. Discover the hottest products for your shop. And this is the kind of thing that does really well on TikTok. Garden stuff, for example. 6.2-foot garden obelisk trellis, $14, for instance. Okay. The push lawn sweeper, right? There's a lot of really interesting pieces on here. Same thing for Temu, same thing for Amazon. So Doba, in a nutshell, it's just got you completely covered from top to bottom. So folks, just do remember, if you've got any questions or queries, let us know on the bottom of this video in the comments. But there's a lot to cover here, I know. But yeah, I really do appreciate you staying on for this little webinar type tutorial that we've basically had for you. And I hope that you've basically got a lot better understanding of how to actually use Doba. If you're ready to start building a technical business with a more professional edge, go ahead and click the link in the description to get 20% off your first purchase. There may also be a low-cost trial available for new accounts. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to Doba to really see how these AI tools can help optimize your workflow. You can find the code and link in the description below, in the pinned comment, and in the top of the video description. And if you enjoy these videos, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit notifications so you don't miss out on the next one.